Sarah is a makeup artist, a professional makeup artist, not a wannabe like me. And she's going to be showing you guys some tips and tricks that are essential in our 30s to be able to look good very quickly and not look your age.
Absolutely.
What is the most important thing, Sarah, that you do when you're preparing your skin for makeup?
The most important thing is having a beautiful fresh skin. So cleanse, tone, moisturized skin, and then the next step being your primer for your base before you put on any foundation.
What is the function of a primer?
A primer keeps makeup on longer and it looks beautiful. It just works with silk, makes your skin very silky and allows the foundation to move beautifully on the skin.
Now, you are a beautician, and what line do you prefer to use on your clinic?
I've got a beautiful range that I absolutely adore called Sabore. It's a stunning New Zealand organic range that you can use for any skin type. I'm helping a lot of acneic teenagers at the moment, a lot of women that are scared of aging, just rejuvenating their skin again.
I am scared of aging.
Yeah, we all are, but that's okay. We'll do it. We'll all do it together.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, they have a beautiful professional skincare range along with a really beautiful makeup range for very sensitive skins. Anyone can use it.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
So is that what you're going to be putting on me to prep my skin?
I am indeed.
Okay, so let's dig into it.
Okay. So first with Josie, we're going to apply a beautiful moisturizer. She has not yet moisturized her skin. However, her skin is completely clean. So what we do is I use a beautiful brush that I bought from Sabore, and that just buffs the moisturizer into the skin. Get the moisturizer all around the nose area that can end up being quite dry, and especially down the neck and in the décolletage.
Get it in there.
Yeah, we always forget about blending, so blending is key. Okay.
Even the moisturizer.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
My next step is the primer.
I do have something to get this hair out of the way. Would you like me to put it?
Sure.
Okay. Now the
Josie,
hair is
the
out of
kitty
the
cat.
way.
Perfect. So here we go. This is the primer. How does that feel, Josie?
Oh, it feels fresh.
Very fresh.
Refreshing.
Yeah, fantastic.
Besides, there's nothing better than being treated by you with a full face of makeup. This is heaven for me. I love makeup.
So what I like to do is if you'd like to do an eyeshadow, I personally like to do my eyes first, just in case any eyeshadow falls underneath the eye, you can clean that away. So I'll just get you to close, Josie, and I'm just going to use some of the Sabore foundation. It's just a beautiful, gentle foundation, and I'm putting that first. So what that's going to do is that is just going to give you all one colour over the eyelid.
So Sabore also makes, am I saying that right? Sabore.
Sabore, yeah.
Sabore makes foundations and makeup as well.
It does everything.
Is that for all types of skins?
Yes, absolutely, all different colours. It's absolutely silky. It has a beautiful, absolutely stunning vanilla scent to it. And it's very gentle. So you can wear it as light or as heavy as you wish.
Okay, so you can go from mild coverage to full coverage, right?
Yeah, that's right. So I absolutely love it. So basically, everybody, I'm just going to make Josie an everyday look so that she feels comfortable at school. You know, some days she likes to rev things up a bit, but today we're just going to do a really basic eyeshadow. So this is the shade I'm using today called Twilight. So what I like to do is I just like to press it into the eyelid.
So you're not swiping, you're
Not
pressing
yet.
it.
So just gently, I don't have to use a lot of product. A lot of people waste product and it's not necessary. So I just like to press it in, and then I go back with my brush, which is quite a bushy brush there, and I like to move it round underneath the brow bone there.
So if we, I learned to do my makeup mostly by watching YouTube videos. So when they do show people tapping all that excess, it's
Yes.
because they're actually not controlling how much they get in the brush. They're actually
That's
just
correct.
wasting product, right?
Yeah, so I tend to, if I'm using a darker tone, I prefer to put a little bit on my brush and then just gently tap the brush to use any loose excess, so it's not going to go underneath your skin.
All right.
Okay. The next shade I'm using on Josie is quite a pretty pink shade, and this one's called Vintage.
And I don't like pink at all.
No. So there we go. We're going to try something different. I'm only going to do a little tiny bit, and what I'm going to get Josie to do is just close her eye, and what we're doing with this coverage is we're just putting it in that brow bone, moving it back and forth because she's already got that beautiful colour on her eyelid. And this is just going to give her a little bit of extra something for the day. Already her eye looks absolutely stunning. I've got a Bare Minerals actually today that I've got a beautiful natural concealer. So I look at Josie's skin. Her skin is actually very flawless and beautiful, but we want to concentrate on any dark under eye. Okay, so I just get you to look up and away, Josie, and I'm just going to gently...
Those are the results of extra work at school.
Oh,
extra hours.
Oh, hard work. But we've also got to be really careful. If you really have a lot of underlying wrinkles or not really, but you've got to be very careful as to how much makeup you put under the eye. Instead of foundation, Sabore also have a really stunning powder that you can use, which gives you absolutely beautiful coverage.
Okay, and how can people get Sabore?
So basically contact me. I'm having a beautiful website made by a gorgeous friend of mine. The website's sarahharmerbeauty.co.nz. So that is going to be up and running within the next week or two. Otherwise, I am also be able to be found on Facebook.
Okay. And they can get that line through you?
Yes.
You have a one-to-one consultation with them?
That's correct.
Okay.
Any questions, don't hesitate to call, email, or messenger me. So we're just having to make sure that most important thing is through the jawline and the neck. You have to blend. There's nothing worse than seeing a big line there. So now I've got my very well used palette, as you can see here, of the mineral foundations, which are fantastic. So instead of a liquid foundation, you can just use these, or I actually choose to top them up on top of my liquid foundation to set them for the day.
So that for me feels like Christmas.
Yeah.
Because that's also Sabore, isn't it?
It is. So it's really natural. So what I like to do, guys, I've got a nice big fluffy brush, very soft. So what I like to do is I just like to press that gently into the skin, okay, and then I'll buff through and cover anything. This will also add a little layer of makeup to Josie's face. And now I get Josie to sort of pull a funny face, and what I'm going to do, I know, I'm mean, aren't I? So my clients are used to me doing this, and so basically what I'm doing here is I'm just giving Josie a little bit of a line there, and we're just going to give her a little bit of a line underneath her jawline as well. And I'll do the other side, Josie, if that's all right. So you're not all top-sided? Okay. So basically that is all I do. So that's giving Josie a bit of a cheekbone. So then I go back with my fluffy brush and I just buff it out. So you can already see a contour through Josie's beautiful, beautiful skin. Okay, so that's a quick fix. I do love myself a bronzer. Just to bronze, it's huge. It is. This is a fantastic Mecca Maxima one that I actually just adore. It's got a beautiful shimmer in it. So what I love to do is I just love going back under that cheekbone and just bronzing this beautiful skin. Josie's got creamy, stunning skin.
Thank you.
Yeah. So this is just giving Josie that beautiful glow, okay?
Now, you also do skin treatments, isn't it?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. What have you been doing at the moment?
Well, I've actually just invested in a really amazing microdermabrasion machine.
Okay.
I'm doing a lot of skin peels at the moment. Skin peels are best done in winter to produce your summer skin. And the next one I'm going to do, guys, is blushes. So these 3 big ones here. I absolutely love a blush. I think some people are too pale and it's a shame. So I just get Josie to smile for me. And see, these are our little apples. So I just gently press through here. Just gently. Not a lot, guys. You don't need a lot. You just want to have a beautiful glow. Just so she looks healthy. Okay, Josie, let's see. It looks amazing. Go up. Don't be afraid to go up here, okay? If you feel like you've done too much blusher, bring out your powder brush again and just gently go over it and blend it, okay? Now that has given Josie a pretty glow. And the next thing I absolutely adore is my new Too Faced highlight. That's why it's in a heart, because it's so fabulous. So this is beautiful. It just gives us that glow. So what I love to do, Josie doesn't have wrinkles or anything like that. She's very beautiful, our Brazilian goddess. So what we can do is we can put the highlight just above where we did the blusher. And this is just going to give Josie that sun-kissed look, which is just beautiful.
So if my Botox wasn't working and I was very wrinkly there, what would you...
No, we definitely don't put highlight over wrinkles.
Okay, so because you don't want that to bring that up, right?
No. So by highlighting something, you're making it stand out. By contouring something, you're darkening it and hiding it away. So, hey, that is beautiful. It looks amazing. Another thing I love to do with my highlight, I'll get you to close your eye, Josie. Just put your highlight up on that brow bone there. It just gives that beautiful glow. Very minimal amount of makeup I'm using. And on our Cupid's bow, which is the top of our lip, we just put a little bit there, and that just adds a wee bit. Okay guys, so that everything looks beautiful. The eyes are bright and we're running late for work, so we just need a good mascara. Okay, so we've just got a good mascara, and I just get you to look down a little bit, Josie, and I'm just gonna paint that on. This is a lovely natural mascara, just to give you something, just so that you feel good for your work day. This is a Revlon Colour Stay, so I do love my Revlon Colour Stay because it does stay in place for the day.
Wow.
After you have your morning coffee.
Really pretty.
It's a really pretty neutral tone, okay? So I've just used a different wand, obviously, for hygiene reasons. But just a bit of colour. And if Josie feels like absolutely being bright, like generally she is a very bright coloured person, you put on a bright red or a purple or a bright fuchsia pink and out the door. Let's get you to gently press together. Perfect. That looks beautiful. Okay, and lucky last, I love looking at eyebrows. I think eyebrows frame that face.
You have gorgeous eyebrows. For me, like you have that cat look naturally.
I do. I've got the old cat eyes.
You could go round.
I know. I've got lots of colours for the old eyebrows, obviously. So what I'm going to do is I'm going for the darkest tone for Josie. And what I like to do is I start in the middle and I work my way to the end of the brow and then colour in the start of the brow. If you want to go that next step, Josie, you can pop a little bit underneath your eye. So what I do is I get my eyeshadows back again, guys, and I get Josie to look up and away for me, and I just paint a little bit under the eye. Okay, she's a very good model. and this natural, this lovely one that has the pigment in it. It's just gorgeous. So I'll just
So
clean up my little
those are the
brush.
same colors you put it on the top. So you're going to just connect, I guess,
Just connecting them, yeah. So this is really pretty. It's got a pretty shimmer. So I love putting a little bit of shimmer just into the tiny little dot in the corner there. So I get Josie to look up and away. I just gently press and just press under the eye. Gently press and just join it along. And then you can clean your brush. Use your hand, guys. Use your hand as a palette and just blend it together so you don't have any funny lines or anything. And so basically, that is a pretty day look. And then I think we're going to go for a night look eventually, aren't we? So
yes, so there we go. If I can manage to get the hair right, that's the hair fixed, isn't it?
It's beautiful, yeah.
Now, if you guys want to learn how to turn this look into a night look, keep on watching. And Sarah, thank you so much for turning me in this beautiful lady now.
Right.
So keep on watching if you want to know how to turn this into a party look.